was like, I either fight the best people or I fight for money, and you're neither one of those. You ain't paying the right amount of money. Masvidal, I got an offer for you right now.
Hey yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another awesome video. And yeah guys, today we have a special video. And today guys, we're gonna talk about Jake Paul. Of course, he's always trending. Jake Paul is always trending. Boxing match after boxing match. He says something on Twitter. Jake Paul is trending on Twitter. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Jake Paul and his recent boxing match and how he knocked out Tyron Woodley. Like he said, he's gonna give Tyron Woodley a Rolex, and he said it's time to knock you out. So that was amazing. Alright guys, before this video starts, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to be a notification squad, because you want to stay tuned when these awesome videos come out. And yeah guys, let's get on with this video. Woo! Alright ladies and gentlemen, so in this video Jake Paul actually offers Masvidal $5 million to box him. And this is insane. Imagine he's calling out one of the best UFC fighters out there, and then he wants to box him.
What's up guys? So after Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley, he called out
Tyron Woodley
and Jorge Masvidal. Well, Jorge Masvidal responded to Jake Paul.
Listen, man, you can't fucking afford it. You understand me and all the names that you mentioned, you can't afford it. I know.
He said you can't afford it.
What you pay.
5 mil?
You talk a big game, you say $50 million here, $100 million there. Bullshit. If that was the case, Mayweather would have took the fucking fight with your ass. But he hasn't, because you don't generate that type of revenue. You get out free tickets. You got street teams giving out free tickets, man. You know, fuck you selling dreams. You can't afford me to come over. So let me tell you a little secret about me you didn't know. I fight for money or to fight the best in the world. You're neither.
I was like, I either fight the best people or I fight for money, and you're neither one of those. You ain't paying the right amount of money. Masvidal, I got an offer for you right now. $5 million guarantee.
Okay.
Plus percentage of pay-per-views. That's the most you would ever have made as a fight, ever. So now you can't say I either fight the best or I fight for money. $5 million guarantee.
Let's see.
Plus pay-per-view. Let's make it happen. That's the most you would ever have gotten paid, period. Times triple. Daddy Dana just has to let you out of your contract. You work for the
Daddy
UFC.
Dana.
You're a bitch, basically.
Jorge Masvidal reacted to this by saying, number one, the UFC is going to let me go for chump change. And number two, make that $20 million guarantee plus pay-per-view. I'm sure the UFC would be okay with it. As long as I break them off their feet, then I'll gladly break your face. Jorge also said, if the UFC still says no because the money is still low, then come over to the UFC, sign a one-fight deal, and we can stipulate I can only box in the cage. If I do anything other than that, I will forfeit my purse to you. Come on over and get paid and laid out.
Jake Paul ain't going to UFC. Jake Paul is gonna stick to boxing, baby. Jake Paul ain't going to UFC. Jake Paul is gonna call everybody out to his arena. He's not gonna go to somebody else's arena where they're good at. He's gonna call people in to the boxing match. Jake Paul was gonna fight a boxer, but then, you know, I don't know, negotiations happened, so you never know. You never know. He just, Tommy Fury just backed out. And yeah, we're waiting until the moment when Jake Paul is gonna fight an actual boxer, so we can actually see how things will lay out, you know? You never know. You never know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's another video of Jake Paul, but he's talking about the Island Boys. Let's hear out Jake Paul, what he gotta say.
They got into a fight.
Yeah,
not my fight,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's been a rough go for him.
George and Island Boys kind of got into a fight. It's like a, I don't know.
It was a rough go since they were born.
He describes better than I do.
And by the way, on that note, my mom was not too happy with how that episode went, because she texted me and she said, you know, like these kids have had a
this kid's had a rough life in the upcoming ages, and then you guys are just trying to, like, you know, pick on the stuff that happened in their life, but they should have just skipped on it and then, you know, asked about something else.
No reaction bigger, not for Diaz, not for Masvidal, not for anyone. No reaction bigger than the reaction for the Island Boys.
They were getting booed.
They were getting booed. They were getting stuff thrown at them. They were getting people were chasing them with their fists drawn back. Like, how dare you walk off impulsive? The world's #1 podcast. And they got to their seats. They had more security than anyone else in the arena.
Yeah, 6'9".
They stood there and just got heckled the whole fucking time. And honestly, like, you know, back to it, dude. Like,
you've been in that position.
Yeah. You know, I guess what I was gonna say is, like, you kind of almost have to feel for them a little bit.
I've been there. You know, I feel for them, but not really.
Here's
but
why.
Not really.
Here's why.
The difference is like they're
What?
punks. Like, and you see that through and through. And
They're
I
what?
think they're entertaining, and I follow them. Because they're entertaining. I love to see the stupid shit that they say. But they're punks. Like when he stood up to George and said, "I'm thugging." Like, you know what that means?
You know I'm thugging.
You know I'm thugging, right? Like, you weigh 90 pounds.
There's a
You
weight limit.
you know what that actually means? Like, have you seen Scarface? For you have the audacity to stand up
And say
George
you're thugging.
Shanko, the nicest guy in the world, and say, "I am thugging," you're a fucking punk. With the palm trees coming out of their head, like,
I guess Jake Paul's just roasting him.
get shut.
He's making a point.
Shut the fuck up. and I was
Jake
watching
Paul was
it,
right.
Like, I wish I was there because I would have been like, "Oh, you're thugging? That's crazy. You're thugging? That's crazy, bro. Wait, you're thugging? That's crazy." I would have smacked the shit out
No,
of
you
him.
wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
I probably would
I'll
have.
tell you why you wouldn't have.
I probably
I
would have.
know you
bro,
wouldn't.
No, because
I know
bro,
you wouldn't.
I don't get mad when people say anything to me.
Damn,
If
Jake
I'm in
Paul looks bigger
altercation,
than Logan Paul.
you can't
Damn,
file
this
me
guy
up.
is on steroids or
If
something.
someone goes at my friend or my brother or any of my loved ones, I will slap the fucking shit out of you.
I can relate to that so much. So fucking much.
I go, "You're thugging?" That's great. You know what I say with all these tough guys, all these MMA fighters and shit who like think they're so cool, and it might not be the best thing to say.
Are you sure you want to say?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
because
he's gonna
I
go
just-
for it.
It's just funny because I guess the point it proves about what I'm gonna say is like, humble yourself and shut the fuck up and stop trying to act so hard, because the what I'll say is, and what I say to all these tough guys in my head, and I guess now I'm saying it publicly, is,
Well, you say it out
"Are
loud
you
now.
bulletproof?"
It's a good question.
Then shut the
Yeah,
fuck
it's a
up.
good question to be asking nowadays.
Then shut the fuck up.
So someone.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So the question you're asking, "Are you actually thugging?" is a question that was asked to them by an actual thug. So I don't know if you guys saw this TikTok, but they got pulled up on. Where's that, David?
No.
Oh,
It
they
was
got
somewhere
pulled
in
up?
Florida by a car, and they said, "Yo, you know how
Really?
you're thugging? We're actually thugging. And when you come to this neighborhood, you ask first. And you have to check in. You have to check in." And they said, "What did he say? I'm sorry. I'll just, like whatever."
But
Maybe
exactly
not, I'm
my
sorry,
point.
I watched the whole
Exactly
video.
my point. There's you don't fuck around in this
Yeah.
world.
In America,
the only
you
thing I
don't
will
fuck around.
say, the only
In terms of
thing I will say
thugging
defense
in America.
is they're very young, and let's be honest. At one point, definitely you and probably your brother as well could have been conceived as punks. You guys, you're
What?
at 20, 19 years old, 20 years old.
You fucking talk
All right,
about
leave Logan out.
No, no,
there was no point
No,
in
it-
your career where you ever,
Not one.
said something that you wish you could take back or acted
No,
a
yeah,
certain
made
way.
mistakes, but not punks. And,
And
at the end
learn
of the day,
from
I
it.
always looked in the mirror and I was like, I'm a great person, and,
Right,
and
right.
no one in the media can change that.
I was joking, bro. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay. I was worried there for a second.
What were you talking about?
I was scared. I thought I was about to get in a fucking.
We're punks. We're
Punks, dude. You climbed on top of a media man. What the fuck are you saying, dude? That
They're like my son.
look at his face trying to figure this out.
No.
He's trying to figure
No,
it out.
I'm trying to have an objective point of view.
Okay.
To compare it.
Right.
Yeah. It's just so different. It's so different. Like, oh, I climbed on a ladder.
Can
of
I
a
tell you
news
why?
fan,
Can I tell you
like-
why? Can I tell you why it's different?
Different.
Can I tell you why it's different?
Because I don't have face tats and say I'm thugging.
No. Yes.
Well-
I was just. It comes down to substance, I think. You were up to some shit back then. Even you were a punk, but you had some rocket fuel in your tank.
Yeah, it was a real brand.
What type of rocket fuel you got?
Let's not
Slippery
go
slope.
into all that shit. Regardless, what I'm saying is a part of the arc and the trajectory that put you where you are right now on top of the world is learning from mistakes that you made, whatever they are. And so the only thing that you can hope for those two kids is that before something
gotta have some hope for
tragic
those
fucking
two
bad
kids.
happens to them,
That's
they're able
exactly what you need,
to
hope.
glean whatever learnings from
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. And yeah guys, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to be a notification squad, because you want to stay tuned when these awesome videos come out. And yeah guys, I'll see you next time. Peace!